Pronouns. Doesn't seem like it should be a difficult subject, but for many of us, it can be a little bit challenging. For those who have a transgender or genderqueer child, it's about getting used to a new pronoun. Perhaps you've had a child that you have referred to as she and her all your life, and now this child is asking you to refer to them as he and him. It can be a little daunting and it can take some getting used to. Well, suppose you have a child who decides they're not a she or a he, and they want you to refer to them as they and them. It can be really challenging then for a lot of us. Well, they and them is just not proper grammar when you're referring to one person. That was a little easier for me to get used to, I suppose, because I've been using they and them, what might be considered ungrammatically correct, for quite a long time. I do in my writing when I'm referring to children that may be gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender, and I'm referring to parents, and I might just say they or them instead of he/she. It just seems a little bit easier to me. But there are so many people out there who get really stuck on what is proper and what we should be doing. Well, the truth is, we should be respecting and honoring the person who stands in front of us. And how do we know what pronouns that person prefers? Well, the only way to know for sure is to ask. We certainly make assumptions. I would imagine that when I meet someone for the first time, they assume that I am a person who goes by she and her pronouns. And in fact, I am. But a lot of times we meet someone and we're not sure what pronouns to use. I think that it can make it a lot easier in general in our society and our culture if we just start asking everyone. What? That seems a little weird, doesn't it? Well, yes, I suppose it does. But what about if I meet someone for the first time and I say, "Hi, my name is Susan. I prefer to be known as she, her, or hers. What pronouns do you like?" It's not quite as awkward than if you just say to someone, "Well, what's your preferred pronouns?" They might look at you and say, "Well, why are you even asking me that?" For people who it may seem obvious to, in terms of their preferred pronouns, they may ask you, "Well, why are you even asking me that?" And it really is about education. It's about helping people to understand that not everyone looks like how they may identify. And when someone chooses a pronoun that is odd or unfamiliar to us, it's again about respect. So don't be afraid to ask, don't be afraid to tell, and respect each person that stands before you, honoring the pronouns they wish to use.